All right. 7 p.m. on a Tuesday. You know what that means. It is the Screen Sanctum live stream. And if you're watching, we will be giving away a Captain America Brave New World 4K digital code at the end of the stream. As you can see, there is the little spin wheel there. As everyone signs up, I'll add your name and I will let it spin. And now we wait. Kira, what's going on? You haven't seen the film yet. I don't know if you have Disney Plus or if you have, like those other kinds of apps that you can watch whatever you want, but it's up there. But we'll see. Hopefully we get some people that, oh crap. Damn, these dogs are going crazy over there. Jeff, what's going on? Since Jeff and Kira are here, I add Jeff and Kira to the list. Jeff, and Kira Sutton. All right. Kira still hasn't watched Thunderbolts either. They're fun movies. I like them. Kira said, "Who let the dogs out?" Yeah, it is. Sounds like dogs are fighting and stuffs. The Destroyer is here. The Destroyer gets added. All right. I'm trying to get to my YouTube studio because I think I forgot to tag this live with some things. So I want to tag it to try to get more people, maybe. Or did I already tag it? Oh, I did already tag it. All right, so we're good. We will see if anyone else shows up. But what is everybody else up to? Busy day. I actually want to check out the NBA. I don't even know what the finals are. Oh my God, Oklahoma is leading 3-2. Ooh, so this turned out to be a really good finals. I wouldn't mind if the Pacers won. Oh. So what is everybody else up to? The Kind Assassin won't be on today. Again, we're still trying to pick a movie, and we did watch the pilot of, what the heck was that? That hospital show, Dennis, something Dennis. Kira says, "Is that championship golf you're talking about?" Ganesh, I will add you. The stream goes until 8 o'clock, so I'm going to be announcing the winner around the end. So hopefully you're on for the full hour, or you come back for the when I press the button. But Ganesh Kumar. Also, this digital code is Movies Anywhere. I don't know if it's US only or not, so that's the thing. I have to look. You definitely need Movies Anywhere app. It goes download that or visit redeemdigitalmovie.com. So it might not be just United States. It doesn't say anywhere. Oh wait, it says Movies Anywhere is open to US residents. So I guess that's for that. Maybe redeemdigitalmovie.com is something for everyone. We'll see. How many hours? It's right now it's 7 p.m. I'm on till 8 p.m. So 1 hour. So about 50 minutes from now, I will be announcing Jay is here. This is the first time Jay has been on since Boomhauer gifted him a membership. So Jay is on. And if anyone hops on, you're on and I don't see you, you're not messaging, and I miss you, just let me know so I can add you to the wheel. St. Dennis, that's the one, Jeff. Yeah, we watched the first episode. The first episode didn't hook me, but I usually give a show 3 episodes. David Alan Grier, to me, is by far the funniest part of the show, which isn't a surprise. It just reminds me and I know it's all NBC. It's basically Superstore in a hospital. Seems like the same thing. Like the same thing happened in Superstore, where the new guy came in and immediately fell in love with America Ferrera, and then in this one, that new guy comes in and falls in love with the girl. Ganesh says that shouldn't be a problem. I will in live. Kira says Fleabag pulled me in right at the first. I still have to start Fleabag. Jeff says, yeah, that's exactly it. Superstore in a hospital. And Superstore was hilarious. And Superstore, when I first started, I think I only knew two of the characters. I mean, I knew America Ferrera and I knew her boss in the show, who was the guy from Kids in the Hall. Like, I remember them too. And that was it, really. I'm trying to think now off the top of my head. None of the other characters did I know who the actors were, and they were great. So it's kind of similar here because I know David Allen Greer, but that's about all. Funny thing, Sandra from Superstore was in the pilot episode of St. Dennis. She plays the nurse that's by the front door where you have to sign in. I don't know if she's in every episode or if she was just in one, but I was hoping that she played the same character who just got a new job. I think that would have been funnier. Oh man, I wonder what Lathias is up to. Boomhauer, Shira, Toon Link. Can you add me to the giveaway? Toon, I will add you. And this live will be usually for an hour. So right now it's 7 Pacific. I'm on till 8 Pacific. So in about 40 minutes towards the end of the stream, I will be choosing a winner. And yeah, hopefully you all stick around. You like what's going on here. You have fun. You chat. Rogue 1677. What is going on? Nothing much. Just a weekly live stream and a giveaway. I will add you since you said hello. Rogue One is on the wheel. Kira says, I know, I was worried about Lethea since he wasn't in the unpaid run. Oh man, that stinks. I think he said somebody that he knows is visiting him. And he was like both excited and nervous. Rogue One, how are you? Thanks, mate. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Tuesday nights at 7 Pacific are one of my most fun times of the week. I got a couple of hours relaxing after work, and I know it's my live stream night, and all my people are here. So I get to unwind and relax and have fun. And every once in a while, have a giveaway. 2 weeks ago, I gave away a PS5. I think I might have de-aged 10 years because that was stressing me out. I feel better now. Rogue says, sorry, it's been a long time. School and graduation is a thing. It was a thing for me 23 years ago is when I graduated college. I think 2003, 22 years ago. True is here. True is on the wheel. What's going on, True? Joker Genius is added to the wheel. What's going on? I hope you all stick around. What are you up to, Joker? And I know Lathias may not hop on, and I know that if he was able to, he would. He, like you said, he might just be not doing great. So Lathias gets added to the wheel. Chris gets added to the wheel. True. What's the prize today? The prize today is Captain America Brave New World 4K digital code. So that should be fun. Got my water. Did you see the new sweater I put on the shop? When they posted that little snippet for the Spaceballs, where Mel Brooks is talking and he has the black shirt. It says Spaceballs, the sweatshirt. I basically did that, and it says Screen Sanctum, the sweatshirt. So I will post the link. Copy that. put it, where do I put it? Here, because you can't post in there. That's it. Jack the Ripper, what is going on? You make the wheel. Oh, Thomas Anderson says hello, Thomas Anderson. Thomas Anderson, do you talk in the third person? Or is it Tom? Wait, the screen name is Tomas Anderson. Then he says hello, Thomas Anderson. I'm confused. Kira says Bill Pullman's son is going to be in the new Spaceballs. Yeah, that's going to be cool because he's going to be in it with his dad. That is dope. Yeah, what did I miss anything? Joker's, oh, my name, okay. So hopefully everyone hops on or is here till the end. I selfishly added my own name to the wheel. If I get selected, I will spin it again. Rogue says, yes, sir, I did True Satellite from high school. High school, yeah. That I graduated in 1997. So that is, I was 17. Now I'm 45. So that was like 28 years ago. Good Lord. Thomas says, thanks for adding me in. You are quite welcome. Yeah, I need Boomhauer to hop on. He is the elder statesman typically in these chats. And also for everyone in here who's not a regular, if you could see, I can't take it out right now. This right here is the Headpool popcorn bucket from Deadpool and Wolverine. My friend Jeff was in the chat before. Very busy. He had busy with work. He's married with children. I don't know if he's listening, but he will eventually be building me a giveaway page for my website. So when I give away stuff like that, it'll be you go to that link and you just put like your name and your email address, and then it'll like populate a Google sheet. And then once I have enough, I'll do a random selection like the wheel, and then I'll contact the winner. So I'm just waiting for that. Tomas says, yeah, I need to change my name. It was meant to be Matrix name, but I misspelled and didn't know. Oh man, I think you're able to, right? You should be able to because the screen name, yeah, I think you're allowed to as long as no one has it. Because I had to change, which one did I change? I think it's the kind assassin on something where it wasn't available, so I had to make it something different. And then I checked like every day. Thomas says, yeah, I can fix the name later on. Good. Everyone deserves a name that they prefer. So it is kind of funny. A couple of weeks ago when Boomhauer gifted a couple of YouTube memberships. One, we didn't know, it was random. And then when we found out it was random, it was kind of cool that out of all the YouTube people in the world, Jay from our chat got selected and got one. And then the other person, I don't remember who it was. I could check in the memberships though. I'm just curious. If I go to my studio and then I go to earn and then I go to memberships. So the members are, see my members. True, obviously. Boomhauer, obviously. Jay. Oh, Dr. Ozzy is one. And one of my friends from Twitter, the Locker Room Lead, supports me on there as well. So that is always nice. And then I added a new, I don't know, there's so much stuff in here. It's just crazy. So much stuff. But if anyone wants to go just to see everything that I have on the shop, you could go there. But I do like this Screen Sanctum, the sweatshirt. I created well, not a website. I created a fourth wall and a URL for the kind assassin to have her own shop. I'm just waiting, again, for my friend to help me out. David Williams, what's going on? David Williams gets added to the wheel. The 18th, no, this is a long name. The 18th-year-old Blu-ray collector. I've forgotten I was a subscriber to this channel. I have lots of channels I'm subscribed to. How is everyone doing? We're doing good. I'm glad you remembered today. Since you're a Blu-ray collector, I'm giving out a Blu-ray 4K digital code today. So we will add the 18th-year-old Blu-ray. Oh, I can't even add that much. So it's just going to say the 18th year. The 18th year is added. So yeah, we watched St. Dennis and the pilot was fine. I don't know if we're going to continue, but oh, we still have to watch. We didn't get to yet. Last week we picked Psych, but we haven't had a chance. I thought it was a 20-minute show, and then that night we went to watch it, and the first episode I think is like an hour. We were like, we'll do it a different day. 18 says, oh, that's nice. It is nice. Look at how many people I got for this one. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Ooh. I wonder if one day Unpaid Rentals will hop onto my stream. Well, I think he's East Coast, so it's kind of late. Plus, I do not think he's subbed to my channel. But it would be cool. And I definitely still need to get on another one of his. I'm just still not sure if he has a set date. I think yesterday I saw he went 2 days before, so maybe it's every Saturday. I'm not too sure. But for everyone in here who's in the Discord, like just hit me up in Discord or something just to let me know when he's going live so I could hop in. But it has been busy at work. So there's that. 7:17. It is almost the Boomhauer hour. Last week, I think it was 10 minutes early. Kira says it may be past Unreal Rentals bedtime if he jumped on this stream. Yeah, that's what I figured. See, that's the thing. Once I become big and famous, I could go live earlier if that ever happens. That would be cool. And I know I've been slacking with the monthly watch-alongs, but again, my excuse, which I keep saying, it's just been really busy and like tiring. So I know I still have to do Clerks 3, and then we're going to watch a movie together. I'm not sure what. But this past weekend, we were in Mexico. So I was there Friday, Saturday. We came back Sunday, and I was tired on Sunday, but it was fun. Like, it's always fun. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, for everyone who hasn't watched it, Brave New World is good. What else? I still haven't seen Ballerina. Want to go see it. Maybe I'll go see it on Friday if it's still in the theater. I have my Superman tickets. I still have my Fantastic Four tickets. I just need to get my Jurassic World tickets. Kira says meant unpaid. I knew what you meant. And no worries about the watch-alongs. We've all been getting weighed down. Yeah. It's the thing where we always say a lot of things are shitty, right? So it's like, oh, I can't do this because I'm tired, or I can't do this because things are just crap right now. But then I always try to flip that and say, because I'm tired and because things are crap right now, I want to do this thing that will bring me enjoyment with everyone there, you know? Like, I'm trying to think of it that way. Oh. So we'll see what happens. And for that, I'll give myself an applause. Very rarely do I give myself an applause, but I'll give myself an applause this time. And then I have not forgot that I do want to still do the trivia night. Like I'm doing one here with people. Haven't had a chance to do it, but I think that still will be really fun. I still have all the trivia cards. Boomhauer, perfect on the hour. So Boom gets added to the wheel. We're giving away a 4K digital code to Captain America Brave New World tonight. Try to do giveaways a lot. Maybe when I go see Ballerina, I'll buy an AMC gift card and give that away. But then again, like something like that would be US only because I don't think there are AMCs anywhere else. So that's why it's like tough to include international in these giveaways. Boom says, just got it. Take me off the wheel. I'm going to leave you on the wheel because I know how generous you are that if you win, I like when you say, I don't want it, spin again. I'd rather do it that way. Tomas said, I enjoy Brave New World. It's much darker and has good visuals. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think Brave New World is the final movie that was like in chaos. Remember they said when that other guy took over from Bob Iger, I forgot his name, Chapek. He just ordered a ton of shit and they had to do all these movies and they were like people were running thin. I think Brave New World was the last one of the chaos. And then from Thunderbolts on, it's like calm and they have people who can just concentrate on one thing and work on it. And it showed in Thunderbolts because it was really good. And I'm not really surprised about the box office. I didn't expect it to make a lot of money because it's a good movie. But again, it's just B-list characters. Like it's fun. And I just think there's a group of people out there who don't want that right now. They want mutants, they want X-Men, right? They want stuff like that, and they don't care about Thunderbolts. But it was good. Rogue says, I watched it opening weekend, enjoyed it. It's a solid political thriller, and the Thunderbolts was amazing. Deep and didn't feel like a Marvel movie. Same. I caught both of those opening weekend. The funny thing about Brave New World is I live one block away from two AMCs, a dine-in and a regular one. They're like across the street. And I had my tickets for the dine-in, and I was ready to walk there, and the power went out, and I couldn't obviously go to the movies. So I had like 10 minutes, not even, I think I had 5 minutes to get to the other AMC, but I had to explain the situation. Luckily, they knew about it and they were giving free tickets. I just had to show my A list. So it was funny. But yeah, I can't wait. We got obviously July is Jurassic Super Fantastic. And then August 1st is Naked Gun. That trailer came out yesterday. I reacted to that today. I'm so happy that they're going all in on the Naked Gun. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, Howard. I think Jay is going to be back. And I was saying when he was here, because I think he's on his way home. It's the first time he hopped on since you randomly gifted him a membership. So, how was the restaurant today? Spaceballs 2, baby. Hell yeah. Rogue said, Thunderbolts was just beautiful and was a masterpiece. That sucks power outage thing. I dealt with a similar issue from the last year Twisters when the power went out but came back. Did the power go out while you were watching it? And here is a question for Rogue One. Oh, while you went to the bathroom. So here's a question for you, Rogue One. And I didn't create this question. I saw it on Twitter and it made me think. Do you think Thunderbolts would have done better if it was just called New Avengers and not the Thunderbolts asterisk? I kind of think it would have because it kind of would have been for people who some people would have thought it was like the real Avengers and they probably would have been disappointed, but they would have gone to the movies, right? I think they should have just called it the New Avengers. Boom says, busy couple of days. Yeah, we had a busy, so far this week is really busy, which is good for us because we need it to be busy. We need it to be busy all day, every day. Rogue said, no, honestly, hated the New Avengers twist. Oh, okay. I can't argue with that. I can't say one way or the other if I liked it or if I didn't like it, because I felt like there were going to be something like the Dark Avengers, the West Coast Avengers or something, from what I heard. I never read the comics, but I've heard about it. And I'm like, okay, it sets up something cool going into Doomsday and Secret Wars, because we all know that the Avengers that Captain America leads is the real Avengers. So it's like, yeah, Val has a lot of money, but I feel like people will support the legitimate Avengers more than the Thunderbolts. Rogue says that was a stupid reveal that peeved off, honestly. Again, I can't argue with you. I'm sure there are a lot of people like you that didn't enjoy that. Again, I didn't I didn't either enjoy it or hate it. It was what it is what it is. Like I wasn't like, "Oh my god." It was what it was. Kira says in the comics it was done better because you had tons of setup with other titles, and Onslaught had just taken the Fantastic Four, Avengers, Spider-Man, and other heroes out of the picture. So the Thunderbolts moved in and they were all previously villains. Yeah, obviously in the movies you can't do that because they hadn't owned Fantastic Four or Spider-Man, which that would have been dope to do. So yeah, it makes sense. It sounds like they basically rushed that because the Avengers are off the board. Like there are no Avengers, and yeah, it's kind of like meta where people will say when this movie comes out, "Oh, where are the Avengers?" Like we don't have them. That's why we have the new Avengers. But yeah, I could imagine it being a lot better in the comics. Rogue says, "Well, that and Final Destination Bloodlines ending that caused me to scream." I don't watch horror movies. I can't handle them, but I have heard that they're really good. And I did, well, no, the kind assassin had told me, I don't know if it was the last Final Destination or the one before it, where the ending of that movie is literally the beginning of the first movie. Like, that's pretty dope. Rogue said, "Thank you, Kira. This was just out of nowhere. And then just the final scene. God, I wish they killed Valentina." I will say, though, like I said, the name change didn't get me. But I will say I was really shocked and had a reaction when she tricked them into going on stage. Like that guy, I was like, "Oh my god." I really thought they were going to like arrest her and bring her to the raft, and she got them. So I was like, good for you, Valentina." Tomas says, "That's unfortunate, Rogue." Boomhauer says, "Geez, thanks." Oh shit. Ah, I'm bad. Con artist and I'm pooping right now. Oh my God. Thank you, con artist, for the donation. Oh man. And Boomhauer is level 11, so that gets applause. Yes. That gets applause. It's funny because we typically don't get that many people outside of our circle. So we don't usually talk about stuff like this. And I'm like talking like no one's here. Wahoo 120, what's going on? We will add you to the list. Wahoo 120 to the list to win a Captain America Brave New World 4K digital code. Boom says, "Hey, how do you know my nickname, Con?" Bidet Boom. Oh, I have to put con artists on the list. So here is some, and I feel bad asking this question because I'm not fishing for anything, but should con artists get an extra entry for donating? Boom says, "Seriously, I don't care, just goofing around." Well, if you haven't seen it, I think you will enjoy it. Khan said, nah. Everyone in my chats are usually the most, what's the word I'm thinking of? Selfless people. Everyone. Kira says donating to the bidet. That's what I should call it. Instead of a what do they call this? A goal? I should call it the bidet fund. If I could if I could somehow add a donation thing to my website, I will call it the bidet fund. Boom says, go look at the email I sent you. It's there. Oh, shoot. Let me go see this. Let me see this. My emails are out of control. Where are you? Oh my God, that's right. That is so funny. I didn't even read your email address because when you sent it, all I saw was just a few Legos and it was immediate because I had to ask you to send me Lego pictures. That's hilarious. Rogue says it should be fair for one wheel in each panel. True says give Conars my slot. I don't have a 4K. Oh, it doesn't matter. So the way these work is you. All right. This is how I think it works. If I would have bought a Blu-ray, like a regular Blu-ray, and you use the code, you can only access the Blu-ray version from that site. But with this code, I think you can access the 4K. But if you don't have a 4K TV or your Apple TV or whatever is not 4K, then you get to watch the Blu-ray version, I think. Boom said, my last name rhymes with bidet. So when they started calling me bidet, kids can be so cruel. So true. You're good. Like I said with Boomhauer, if you win and you want to give it up, then you can give it up. Ooh. The funny thing about Carn Artist posting that is we could probably see what time he posted it. And if he comes in the chat, we could see how long he took. Oh boy. What's wrong with me? What is wrong? So how is the weather where everyone's at? It hasn't been 90 yet here. Like I want it to be 90, but it hasn't been. I forgot to bring a snack in here today. I'm all over the place. Ooh. I think we're off of work tomorrow. Wait, what is tomorrow? Wednesday? No, we're off on Thursday. And then I'm going to a museum with the kind assassin. And then Friday, I am not off. Khan said drying now. Drew says sunny and 75. That sounds beautiful. Kira says sweltering, but glad it rained. It's a little hot out in DC. I have to talk to my dad, see how it is in New York. Mm-mm-mm. Has anybody else seen the Naked Gun trailer? I think it was just so good. I mean the trailer in general, not my reaction. Mm-mm-mm. Rogue said I laughed a lot during that trailer. It looks hilarious. It 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 does. It made me very happy. I was glad when they announced they were doing it, but then my question was, are they going to try to make it modern, meaning modern jokes and shy away from the original like silliness and parody type stuff? And then I watched the trailer. I was like, no, they're going all in. The only thing that makes it not weird, but odd to look at to me is that it looks like a real movie. Like obviously Naked Gun I think was the late 80s, early 90s, so it doesn't look like it's in HD, it's grainy, it looks like a TV show. And then the new um Naked Gun is 4K, so it kind of looks like it's an act like a real action movie. It's funny. Boom says it was 94 with a heat index of 103. That's disgusting. Wahoo says, looks good. It's hot as crap out here. Where are you from, Wahoo? Connor said, spoiler free, baby. Connor is level up to level 4. Connor gets a round of applause. Kira says, wasn't the original model after Dragnet? I believe it was. Probably, because, yeah, it had to be around that time. Wahoo's from Idaho. It's hot. Damn. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the heat. Oh. Yeah, that should have been based off of Dragnet. And then Airplane was the other one. I don't even know if I've seen it fully through. Like, I feel like I've seen Airplane, but I don't remember. I just remember certain parts. So I might have been young when I watched it. But again, we're getting like the Naked Gun's coming back. Scary Movie is coming back. Spaceballs is coming back. That's 3 parody movies in 2 years. Like, I want this to be a genre again. Like, it has to be. Boom says, I think Neeson is a perfect replacement for Nielsen. I think it was a genius choice too. And it's because when I did my research, when I was a kid, Leslie Nielsen, I knew him for Naked Gun and parodies and comedy. And then my dad told me he was a serious actor before that. And yeah, I was like, that's a good idea. Like if they're gonna reboot it, don't make a comedian do this. You have to find someone who's not known for this, but is willing to go all in with this. And Liam Neeson looks like he is willing to do it all. It would be funny if Liam Neeson does the same thing as Leslie Nielsen and from now on only does these types of movies like Leslie Nielsen did. Boom says, oh God, go watch it again and not a censored TV version. It's freaking great. You're talking about Airplane? Michael Bad Boy, what is going on? You get added to the list. I feel like Chris Jericho when he was in WWF with his list. Michael Bad Boy. All right. I don't think I've ever done a giveaway that had this many entrants. This is good. This is a good thing. Michael Bad Boy, where are you from and how hot is it there? Boom says, yeah, Airplane. Cool. I will definitely. Oh, maybe that'll be something that I watch live. Rogue says, well, this is a recent movie. Yeah. That's kind of what I mean is like watching The Naked Gun as a recent movie was just the trailer because it was so high definition that when it started, I'm like, is this a Naked Gun movie or just an action movie? Michael is in the UK. Let me see something. I want to go to this website just to see what it says about redeemdigitalmovie.com. Let me see what it says on there. Redeemdigitalmovie.com. All right, so Redeem Digital Movie. Enter the code. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. I don't see anything that says. I don't see anything that says anything about having to be in the US, though redeemdigitalmovies.com, I think, is a Disney owned site. Let me go to the help. How do I redeem it? What's included? Blah, blah, blah. What happened? Doesn't really. Oh, participating providers? Let's see. Um, how do I connect? Okay, so it says, what are my provider options? iTunes, Movies Anywhere, Fandango at Home. So I think Fandango at Home is anything, anywhere, I think. All right, let me get back. Boomhauer says, oh, I'm lost. Michael said it's too cold. Evil Dead in 1996. Hello, you did not miss it. I'm gonna probably in like 15 minutes pick. So I'll add you to the list. Evil Dead in 1966. Welcome. Where are you from, Evil Dead? Connor said, got a new PC. Awesome. Second monitor is being a putz, not wanting to be detected. I hate when that happens. It's so annoying. Perhaps a bad cable. I'll send you a photo on the PS app. Yeah, for sure. Show me that. Yeah, I hate that. I have a dual setup here with my Mac Mini. Typically, I don't have problems with this one. Sometimes I turn it on and it takes the second one longer. But the Kind Assassin has a Windows laptop for work and dual monitors. And sometimes, yeah, like one just doesn't show up and you have to unplug it. It's annoying. Boom says, oh, Jay is back. Welcome back, Jay. Boomhauer says, did you see the trailer for The Long Walk? Another really good Stephen King short story. I hope they do it justice. Did I? We might have. Let me look. Let me look. The Long Walk. The Long Walk. Actually, I don't think we did. So maybe we'll watch it tonight after this. Jason, I heard the Nintendo Switch 2, even though it's only been out for a week and something there's already been some people banned. I'm sure people are quick. I also read that a Best Buy truck was, they stole like 1,800 units off of the truck. Jay said, boom, you're ready for King of the Hill reboot. It looks good. That's another one where the animation looks too good, right? Because the original was older, so it's like a gritty, grainy animation, and now it's full HD, and it just looks so weird to me. Rogue says, how the hell is the Switch $500? I don't know, but aren't the games like 70 or something? It's crazy. Boom says, oh God, Jay, makes me harder than a 10-pound bag of nickel jawbreakers. Evil Dead, were you added to the wheel? You were added to the wheel. You're right. Where are you? You are after Michael, so you are right here. This red one, Evil Dead in 1996. I put 1966. It's 1996. You're right there. Jay said, boom, that's what I needed to hear. Kira says, King of the Hill won't feel the same since the passing of Jonathan Joss. Isn't the one who did his sister's voice, didn't she die too? Jay said $80 for games. And it's crazy because I still have my original Switch. I just really love Mario Brothers and Mario games and Donkey Kong. But I don't think I am $80 wanting another Super Mario game. Like I haven't played Mario Kart in years and I just have it. Like I never really play it. I was thinking about like selling it back to GameStop, but I'll just keep it. Evil said, okay, thanks. Jay said, Jonathan's murder was crazy. It's too bad. Sick people in this world. Sick people. So for everyone who is new, and let me go through this. Like, well, the Destroyer, I think, was here last week. Like Ganesh, Toon Link, Rogue, I think, has been subbed. Joker, Tomas, David, the 18th year, Wahoo, Michael Bad Boy, Evil Dead. I would appreciate a sub and you check out my videos. And if you don't like them, unsub. But it would really, really help. Rogue said, my father is a fan of the show. It's a shame for what happened. Yeah, it's crazy. Jay has the OLED. Yeah, I don't have the OLED one. I still have the original. I had been wanting to upgrade it like before I beat all these games, but now that I did beat them, I probably won't. Boomhauer said lots of peeps on that show were gone. Brittany Murphy, Johnny Hardwick, Jonathan Joss, Tom Petty. Who did Tom Petty voice? And here's a question. Who voices Boomhauer? Boomhauer. Boom says, please hit that like button, peeps. Yeah, I stopped saying that in the videos. I'm on Reddit too much. Not for like specific stuff. Obviously, you search something in Google, you usually get a good answer in Reddit. But I ended up on a Reddit page where it was like, it was a subreddit specifically for people who hate reaction channels or they just hate YouTubers. And they hate when they say like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Like people hate that. They're like, they say they're watching a video. As soon as they hear that, they turn it off. I'm like, damn, there's a subreddit for that? But there's a subreddit for everything. Kira says, Boom is voiced by Catherine Hahn. The 18 says, Mike Judge plays him. Boom says, Lucky Luann's husband. Jay says, I mean, I hate it, but I also get it. Oh, it's crazy. Jay says, I mean, I don't think my doctor really likes the whole turn your head and cough thing, but he kind of has to. It's his job. Oh, man. What am I going to do with you all? What am I going to do? You know what? I was just thinking, I'm off on Thursday. I think the kind assassin is off on Friday and might be going out with her friends. Maybe Friday, if I'm home alone, I'll just stream all day, maybe. How about that? How about that shit? Well, I will have to wake up and go to work in the morning and then come home and do it, but that's besides the point. Oh. So I have to actually check. I know, Jay, you may have texted me and I didn't respond. Let me look. Because I was at work. The last one was something about body armor, sports drink, Monster orange juice blended. Jay leveled up to level 6. Jay gets an applause. Jay says, I say you start a vacation retreat with biblical teaching, you know, the whole lore and power of cinema. Oh my God. Boomhauer said, for those of you not from Texas, Luann platter is also the name of a dinner plate. I'm telling you, Boom, if we visit, like, you got to take us everywhere. True says, do it. Jay says, I'm actually going to visit Dallas for the first time in July. Oh. Jay, when they say that, I look them in the eye just to weird them out. Heck, an all day kind of hang stream. You cook at some point. Yeah, I could definitely set 2 cameras up. If I'm on the couch, there's one on the couch. If I'm going to walk around, then I could just switch to the other camera. And it wouldn't be all day. I don't think she would be out like all day with her friends. But who knows? Maybe she will be. But oh my God, I dropped my Transformer and my Babu Frick. I dropped my little Babu. And it's not going to show. There it is. There he is. The thing I wanted to show everyone is an idea that the kind assassin gave me, I think, 2 years ago. That's still been on the back burner. is like Fireplace reading, and I was gonna do. I don't think it's gonna be a live stream, but I was gonna do videos, however many it takes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of reading the Infinity Gauntlet comic. I would just sit there and just like be on a chair and read it because I've never read this. Ah, I knocked all my things down. Where am I? Rogue says, careful of the Transformers figure. I'm still sad that one. Oh man, one was so good. But I'll show you this. Now, again, for everyone who's new and not everyone who's been here, because they know, I'm 45, so I grew up with the original Transformers and the toys that were made of metal. But this one was pretty cool. I got this a couple of months ago. It's made of plastic, but at least his chest opens and there's this, right? So at least you could put the cassettes in, but the cassettes are also made of plastic. And it came with 3 of them. It came with this one, and then it came with this one. But the thing about this, the back is kind of like fake, whereas the metal ones looked like real cassettes from what I remember. And then there's this one. So it's pretty neat. I like it. Sometimes I buy new stuff and then I get tired of things. So always keep an eye out because one day I might give this away. You never know. Let's see. Where are we? Chasa, who are we missing tonight? I think we're just missing Chris. We're missing Lathias. We're missing Shira. I'm so behind. Boom says good museums. Hell yeah. Rogue says careful of the. Okay, I read that one. Soundwave was one of my faves, says Boomhauer. Me too. I think Soundwave was my favorite. Jay says whoever gave a random gift sub that ended up going to me, truly appreciate it. That was Boomhauer. Rogue says I loved seeing it in 3D last year. I actually didn't get to see it in the theaters. I was so mad. Like, I feel bad because I always say go to the movies. I just wasn't able to get there. I was pissed. Jay would be down for some book talk. Boomhauer says noise. Con Artist sent 5 gift memberships. Damn. Boomhauer, thank you. So Glavestrom received one. AM received one. Sunrise and April received one. Lil Shadows received one. It's funny that they're random. I don't know why they do random ones with people who don't know who I am, just got memberships to my page. Jay said, wow, there's another superstar. Such generous people. Mr. Unknown Seeker, what's going on? Let me add you to the list. Mr. Unknown Seeker. Jeffrey Miller says, thanks for the gifted sub. Oh, damn, Jeffrey came on quick. What's going on? I have to say, I am not the one who did the gifting. Boomhauer just gifted 5 people. So congratulations. And you are here, so you are in the running to win a 4K digital code. So Jeffrey Miller. Jay says, Mr. Unknown Seeker. He's reading comments, discussing new show ideas. Boom. Hell yeah. Rogue says, not everyone goes anymore. Everyone would rather just watch it at home. I was pissed. Like, I definitely try to go see the movies. Like, Ballerina, perfect. I've been wanting to see it for 2 weeks. I just haven't had a chance. Like, I want to go. And it gets me mad. Mr. Unknown says, thanks, Mr. J. Boomhauer. I'd like to take the credit, Jay, but YouTube picks the person. Jay says, Shira is missed for sure. Hell yeah. Boom says, that was Khan. Jay says, haha, still, what are the odds, Boom? It's always fun here. But yeah, as I was saying, always keep an eye out. When I get digital codes, I'll give them away. If I get gift cards or whatever, I'm always trying to do something engaging. And yeah, I think after the popcorn bucket, oh, maybe. Like, I can't wait for Fantastic Four, but I wouldn't say I'm a Fantastic Four fan. Like, a lot of comic book readers, they love the Fantastic Four. If I could get my hands on a Galactus popcorn bucket, maybe I'll give that away. Boom says we prefer going to the movies impossible. Hell yeah. Rogue says you should do a major giveaway for some codes didn't use yet. I think I've given away all of my codes. And Rogue, I don't know if you were on earlier. I've been doing a PlayStation 5 giveaway for 2 years. That's been stressing me out. And I finally gave it away 2 weeks ago. I don't think I'm doing another big giveaway like that until if I get to like 10, 20, 30,000 subs. Like one, it caught like when I started the giveaway, everything was cool, but financially, like I'm not where I was 2 years ago. So I had to spend a lot of money. It's just, it's crazy. Jay says, I can't complain except I just got home at 9:30. Khan said, it's okay, boom. Good deeds aren't done. Good deeds aren't done for the recognition. Yes, true, true, true. Rogue says, it's been a while. I saw the places you give away. Yeah, maybe wait for later. Yeah, that was stressing me out. All right, it's 7:55. Oh, damn. Crazy got in here right in. Crazy might be the last one. Crazy engineer. All right, we got a ton of people. So now I'm going to, let's see. All right, is everybody ready? It would be funny if Crazy Engineer wins in the nick of time, but here we go. In 3, 2, 1, spin. The winner is. Oh my God, it's Kira Sutton. Damn, is Kira still on? Is Kira accepting the digital code or is Kira passing it on? Or where is she? Is she here? Kira is here. So what are you doing? I think you have my email address, and then just let me, if you don't have it, it is just email me here and I will send you the picture. Shoot me an email, Kira. I'll know it's you and I'll send you the picture. So that was fun. So, I mean, I'm going to be on for another 3, 4, 5 minutes. But yeah, I love doing this. I buy these Blu-rays anyway, so giving away the code is nothing. I watch them. I watch the DVDs. Um, and yeah, I want to do it a lot. So if you're new here, if you came on just for the giveaway, hopefully you stick around, sub to the channel. I'll always be doing more giveaways. Um, I've given away a lot of digital codes the past 2 or 3 years, and I plan on doing more. Like I said, I want to do the popcorn bucket giveaway. If I get the Galactus popcorn bucket, maybe I'll give that away. I want to build a community. Of course, I want to grow, but it's good to grow with the right people. Kira says, thanks, Screen Sanctum. Do I have to give a speech? You can either give a speech or show feet. Probably. Speech or feet. I think that's where we've been the past like month in here, right? Now everyone who's new in here is like, what are you guys talking about? Boomhauer says, oh shit. Oh my God. I like this little spin wheel thing. Kira says, I think Shira wanted to see Harry Hobbit feet. She did. I think she did. Oh my God. Ooh. Also, I do collect all the Marvel movies, so Thunderbolts should be on 4K probably in a month or two. So that code will definitely be given away. And when I go to stores, I try to find like DVDs that are on, because not a lot of people sell DVDs anymore. So I just go and they're usually on sale and I'll buy something and give away the Blu-ray. Boomhauer says, I was on mine for 11 hours today. They are ripe. Damn, Boom Hour, it would be cool, and I know it would be a lot of work, but for you as chef, if you had like a chef YouTube channel where you taught people how to cook, but again, I think I said it last week, I highly doubt someone who cooks for a living would want to come home and then cook more. I just think it would be cool because I would watch it all the time. I was on my feet today, not for 11 hours, thank goodness. Think I was at the warehouse doing work for like 5 hours, and then I got to come home and do admin stuff. Rogue says, "Oh, gotta go, guys, but have a good evening." Thank you for hopping on, Rogue. Again, I hope you have been subbed or you will sub and you stick around because we have fun every Tuesday. Kira said, "There you go, Boom. Footsies are a thing for some folks." Oh, I could put this away, I guess, right now. My screen capture. We don't need to see that. Oh, this was fun. Connor said, "Steve, look at the photo that I sent of my computer setup on the PS app before you sign off." All right. Luckily, I have that on my phone. Let's go to the PS app. All right. I always get confused how to use this freaking app, but I found there's Con Artist. Message deleted. Oh, that is so cool. I love the LEDs. The keyboard is dope. The keyboard has colors. The the desk mat has LEDs. That's so cool. The floor has LEDs. And then there's a picture frame that has a green LED. That's dope. And yeah, the right monitor works and the left one is not working. And there's a Rubik's Cube that's completed. So Con Artist is smart. Who won, says the Destroyer. It was Kira Sutton who won. Boom says, nobody does YouTube better than Babish. Who's Babish? Kira says, did you get that one sub back? Oh, I think I did. I don't even see where I am today. Where am I? Studio. I'm at 6,006. So yes, over the course of 2 weeks, I did regain. I lost 6, gained 7. Oh my God, the Destroyer. Sorry I missed the live, just now reached my office. It's all right. You were added, and if you would have won, I would have found you. Kira takes a bow. No curtsy. Boomhauer says, look at Cooking with Babish. All right, let me look at that. Cooking with Babish. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm searching my videos. Of course I wouldn't find that on my videos. Cooking with Babish. So it is Babish Culinary Universe. I'm guessing that's it. All right, cool. I have it up, so I will check that out when I sign off. And it's 8:03, so I should be signing off soon. Jeffrey Miller says, popcorn, movie, popcorn, movie. Destroy says, let's sub and share and make the channel 7K. I would love that. I would appreciate that greatly. Let your friends know if they watch any of the shows that I watch. Let them know if they like to win stuff. I'm always doing a giveaway, trying to do a giveaway. And I'm always looking for people who have good ideas regarding giveaways and stuff and just to have fun. If you've ever been on a Thursday stream, you know we have fun. Excuse me, Tuesday. We have fun every Tuesday. And like I said earlier, I might be on Friday around maybe like once I get home from work and I relax and eat, I'll hop on earlier, maybe like at 2 and I'll go until the Con Assassin comes home. The Destroyer already invited 7 people. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Boom says he cooks Troy and Abed's food. Oh, shoot. That's dope. Oh, man. All right. So it was fun. That was a quick hour. We gave away a movie. We had some fun. We talked. We had some new members. We were missing a few members. Hopefully everyone's good. I'm gonna hop off. And like I said, I'm gonna put the live up. I'm gonna say Friday at I'll put like 2:30 p.m. Pacific because typically I leave the warehouse at like 1:30. I'll get home at 2. It gives me a little time. So I'll have it up so you could see it. And yeah, hopefully I'm just on Friday bullshitting for a couple of hours. That'd be cool. So that's that. Again, Kira, email me. You might have already. I'll send you the code tonight. Kira, oh, she said, hopefully my email went through. I was hacked. That's not good. Boom says, later, gang. See you hopefully Friday or next week. I'm definitely going to try Friday. So thank you, everyone. Regulars, newcomers, everyone. It was fun as always. I will see you next time. Peace, guys.